Yo, what is up? Welcome back to Bear Couch TV. I decided to get on a little bit early today. Well, technically a little bit later than my regular time, but I had to get on, let y'all know I had to eat some food and everything like that. So I'm sorry about that. I had to get all the food in my belly. That way I'll be able to stream today. Hope y'all are doing well. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because if you want all this RPG goodness, we love games. All right, so wow, I'm speechless. I forgot everything I wanted to say. Well, I guess sit back, relax, eat some snacks, and enjoy the ride as we get straight into the gameplay. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I love the music in this. Like, sometimes I'm just like, yo, this music it a little too good. But yeah, last time we ended off, what happened? Oh yeah, we lost sound, and I had to end stream because I couldn't figure out how to get it back. We had video, but we didn't have sound for the video. My capture card kept crashing. That's what happened last time. But hopefully we won't have that problem this time. Okay, so basically let's give you a recap of what happened last time. Last time Titan finally tried to get his revenge, and he tried to take over Rosaria from the kingdom because we destroyed the mother crystal from the Ironborn to give Jill her revenge for them kidnapping her. And so we killed the priest, and then Titan came and took over Rosaria, and we went to defend the people. And basically we beat Titan up, and we got the power of Titan now. And then we head back here to the hideout, and Sid's daughter, Mid, is now here with us, and we're helping her build a workshop, as well as a whole bunch of other cool stuff. What else we did? Oh yeah, we went hunting. We found a couple of things hunting, and we fought a griffin, and we fought some other thing. I forgot what it was. One of the minions of Garuda. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy, and as we get back to doing what's necessary. What exactly did he get I could upgrade?
Back, are ya?
Yeah, use forward.
What do you want?
Oh yeah, we got a couple of things that we don't actually have.
Did last you a good while.
The munties. Well, no, we have the money. It's just we don't have everything necessary.
No scratches.
For
right.
some things. What was that? Oh yeah, the Drake belt and the Drake something. I forgot the Drake Drake bracelet. We don't have those items yet, but we're praying for them. Well, actually, we gotta find them. That's honestly what it is. I think oh yeah.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
All right. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. We got all the beautiful quests. Wait, did we get all the side quests? I think we did. Oh yeah, I think we finished the side quests. Yeah, we went to the back rooms. We got Martha's apples and a couple other things as well, if I remember correctly. All right, what's over here on the table? Oh, homecoming. Who wrote this time? Oh, Jill. I apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most. For that, I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flames and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart, but the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Wow. Jill is so positive. I ain't gonna lie. Jill putting her life on the line for us. We gotta repay her somehow.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from.
Oh man. Oh yeah, stage, arcade, and everything. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So lately, heard a lot of people
White as a sheet when
try to add criticism to Final Fantasy 16 for some of the elements in the game, such as it being very heavy story driven and not open world enough. And they said it's some of the mechanics are not deep enough, but you know, to each his own. I enjoy them for what they are.
And how may I assist you today?
This is one of the best games of all time. Yeah.
Allow me to educate you.
So far, it's one of the best games.
Here's the latest information I have.
And like I've ever played. Like it's easily one of the best games I've ever played. Already. But yeah, our dog transformed. I forgot that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I didn't understand this circle thing until like 2 seconds ago. So basically, anybody within this red circle, Clive is close to. Anybody in the outer circles are people he associates with. You see what I'm saying? And so anybody that he associates with, he has them here. And understanding their relationships between one another is based on this, or based on these symbols. That's my understanding, at least. All right. All right. Kupka and his private guard, the men of the Rock, capture Rutherford through Clive, and his friends are able to put their mechs to the sword. Clive is unable to deal the finishing blow in the injured dominant thanks to an unexpected invitation from a mysterious stranger who spirits him away, who knows where. Yeah, that is pretty much true. Kingdom of Waldor.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Yeah, we'll see that. Oh, we got new stuff on the board. I know we don't got all the things hunted down, but we will I think eventually we might try to hunt everything down if it's interesting enough. I'm gonna be real. Muddy Murder, A class. Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. North Sorcerer, Rosaria. Yeah. Western Ride, Rosaria. And the Broken Hill. Okay. Yeah, we got like 4 little quests. We can probably knock them out later. Maybe I'll probably knock out some of those hunts off stream, just because maybe I don't want to see all that extra stuff. But then again, they probably are good fights. I might have to show them on stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll replay them on stream. Who knows? All right, let's go.
Should be enough to keep us... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, I really like the map on here. The open zones are really nice. Some people say they're too linear. Personally, I don't think so. But hey, everybody got their own choices. I enjoy them. I think they're expansive enough. What up, Martha?
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
You know, maybe I have a dumb question. Maybe somebody else be able to answer it. But you know, a lot of people say they hate quest design in certain games because it is nothing but you know, fetch quests. Where you go here, go there, and you know, you just basically go get stuff.
Stay sharp.
Right? Well, personally, the way I think about it is probably not the best, but personally, all right, I just got one question. What else is there besides fetch quests? That's honestly my whole thing. If you hate fetch quests, just tell me what other type of quests there are, because going on a journey through a place and you know, you have to go somewhere and you either have to pick up something or talk to somebody, which is the definition of a fetch quest. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But if that's the definition, then every single thing in like most games are fetch quests. If you're tired of fetch quests, what else would we get? That's like my main thing. What else would replace them besides fetch quests? I know some people say they don't like the mission structure in Final Fantasy 16 because it kind of they force you to go do missions to tell the story, and I kind of do like that. That they give you missions to actually uncover the story, and every side quest has little to no bearing on the main story, but at the same time, it still feels impactful. Cause like, think about it. If we're just talking straight, you know, games, then, you know, a lot of these games don't actually have much in quest design. You gotta actually like I'm thinking about, like, is quest design include the story that's told in the quest, or what the actual point of the quest is? Because we got to be honest, some of the quests are, yeah, even if they don't have good story elements, or if they don't like the story that's being told, that does play a bearing on whether they see it as a fetch quest or not. But I thought the thing was the end goal. All right, because if we're talking about the end goal, like if we're talking about the end goal, like it's really easy to see that most games are nothing but fetch quests, because it's like, oh, only reason you're going here is because of plot and story XYZ. Yeah, but no, most people, I think, understand only reason they're doing certain things is because of plot. I think that should be fine, you doing something because of the plot. But if you're saying the side quests are uninteresting, well, I got a question for you. If a side quest is too interesting, why won't people say it should be a part of the main story? Like, that's my whole thing. Like, I think the main story are the events that you have to go through to tell the story. Whereas I think side content is things that if you want additional information or additional lore, that's what I think it's for. But the way people are talking about it, it's supposed to be secondary stories or B tier stories. Like, those are the B tier stories. The extra lore, that's the B tier stories. That's just honest. That's the B tier story, is the stuff that's, you know, behind the scenes. Now, if you're saying it's supposed to have C grade stories and stuff like that, and, you know, intertwined stuff that goes on multiple missions, I'm sorry, a lot of those missions are exhausting. I'm just being real.
Hi, if it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Come on, Bernard.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Let's take care of these BCs. This man, mother, father grave over here. They can't be disrespecting it.
This shouldn't take long.
Vince got in my way.
Too slow. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang, the plant off the fence. He said he knew he was gonna die. He didn't even care. He jumped right on over it. All right, new enemies approaching. Jesus. Wow. I got locked on.
Nice try. Too slow. This one. Attack!
Yeah. All right, shit. Dang, I keep missing that parry. Yeah. Enemy slain. All right. Give me my money, T.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
All right, thanks, man. Gotta be respectful.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Bag, I thought.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Okay, Mid.
You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Well, at least we made Mid happy.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh yeah, Jill was hurt. Oh, we got side quests. All right, let's see. Want to do side quests right now? Do I do? Going to do side quests. Don't think I want to do any right now.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
But we could at least. What is this?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I got it.
I'll go and find them.
Yeah. Gotta be considerate, all that good stuff.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Alright. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's in the infirmary. Alright, let's Alright. Yeah, let's not.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Good man.
The first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
All right. Oh yeah, these cliffs.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Enough of you, are there?
Yeah, give me that.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Side quests are pretty easy to do, but at the same time, they're side quests. They're supposed to be. Although I ain't gonna lie, the hunt system is pretty unique in its own right.
Slavers don't even bother.
Because they give you a location and you go try to find it. And then you just hunt down the beast that you're looking for. Like if you want the open world exploration with a zone game, I think that's how you get it.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Ah, okay.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Come on, Zorgo. What's up, big goblin?
We can win! Over here!
Here comes Zorgo.
All yours, Torgal.
Yeah, he did. Big swing, big miss. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Side quest in this game is like good warm-ups to go back into the missions.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Let's go. That was pretty quick. They ain't take no time at all.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A stolus from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Yay. Spade. All right, let me do this one, and then we gonna check our respect thingy.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Wow, we leveled up. That's beautiful. Okay, get a respect.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
All right, let's go on with the main story now. That we got our little, detour. We had to go out the village, so we might as well have picked up those side quests. Now we don't have any side quests. Let's run over here. I wonder what the platinum in this trophy requires. I mean, platinum in this story.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir
the frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Oh.
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Mid is not even playing. You ready to go? They working. Yeah, they working hard. Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Okay.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I'm be real. This game is amazing. I see why people be hating on it. They don't got nothing else better to do. They don't got no game to play. It's clear. If I couldn't play a game, you know, I'd definitely hate on it. Especially if it's a good one. And I want to play it.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What are we staring at? We're looking at.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
A guest? Is it Unc? Yo, is it Unc? Man, yo, Unc showed us a good time. Or is it Wade? Is that Unc?
Your trouble.
Hey, Unc!
In hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Let's go! Unc! I ain't gonna lie. I love Unc. Unc real. Y'all gotta love Unc. I don't care. You in this stream, you gotta love Unc. Unc was real. Inside the Holy Empire of Sandbrook. Say the Empire Court. Seats of the Empire Court.
Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
I wonder if the son she so-called love and petting, I wonder if
Let us
he's a
come to the question
dominant
of
too.
precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Treachery? Yeah, nah.
Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
This whole manipulating everything.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Hey, yo, Unc, we coming.
The little uns have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.
my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Yeah. Yeah, we got money. That's what I'm talking about. We got money. We ain't playing.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
All right, come here. Hey, girl, I'll come wherever you want me to. Just tell me where.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
All right, I got you.
Lid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
And Jill, you better stay behind that bed. All right, Unc, I'm ready.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Ooh. Delmec Republic. Oh yeah. That's nice. Hey yo.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sand. All right.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Scorpion is Scorpion. Hey, don't you touch my uncle. I just got him back now. Stop playing.
when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Ah. All right, go to the trading post. Hey man, let me get some of that wine. Oh, there's a lizard.
What do you think those soldiers?
Hello. Ooh, we got shade finally. I ain't gonna lie, it look hot. Too hot for my liking. Everybody walking like
There
it's too
she
hot.
is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Unc said he trying to get drunk in town and get some women. I feel you, Unc. What's wrong? Dorgo, come on. We didn't even get inside town and you already growling. Black chocobo?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Aw, that sucks.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh shoot! Joshua! My boy Joshua at the same in his Clive. Crazy.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Come on. Please let Clive meet his brother Joshua. Let him have a conversation, please. And I ain't gonna lie, I hate when stuff like this happen. In the same location. They don't know that that's eating me up.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Unc getting drunk and eating, bro. That's crazy. Bruh, Unc said he came here to give food, bruh. He don't give no.
Take it.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Yeah, I gotta kick booty. Gotta kick major butts.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Dang, we missed Joshua yet again.
Clive?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Man, come on. I just want to see his brother. Come on, man. Y'all gotta let my man see his brother, his homie, his dog. Reason he do it for. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
We do now.
Themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord. Here you are. An excellent choice.
Wow.
Fare you well.
Got a lot of money.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies.
I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang in time.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Wait, incense! Rough wax candles!
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him? Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
What? Where did Torgal come from? I thought Torgal wasn't allowed in the city.
It's over.
Ooh. Bro, we fighting in Agrabah right now. Like, we make Aladdin proud. Riff raff, street rap. I don't buy that. Enemy bested. Ooh. Out of coin.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpet!
Lead the way, my good sir.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
All right.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Delamil.
Sid, he can't be. Are you calling, Master?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Delamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Juiciest meat from greens-fed birds. One bite and you'll be begging for more.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Needed to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
A deposit? Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place. Light meat and
Fresh
dark.
bread, warm
Fresh
from the oven.
Yeah,
Here,
while it's hot.
have a taste.
What was all that crashing and banging about before? Come out of...
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Hey, Ambrosia.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Enemy slain. All right, yeah. We getting up there. We almost got 2,000 ability points. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Where was? Ah, Desert Rose. Now,
Any
all right.
friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Ooh, flashback.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Let's go. Following the crystals. Well, we got some more spit. I'm be real, I can't handle a side
True,
quest.
what I'm hearing. The men of the rock.
The finest fabric.
Ain't gonna lie, I can't handle a side quest right now. They gonna have to miss me with that. Hot water. Oh shoot. This is a big region. Yeah, this person. Yeah, the people who said this is narrow passages. Hey yo. You know, they ain't played the game long enough. All right. What the heck? Oh shoot. Still in town.
It's fresh from the capital.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Yeah, I'm not. bum, bum.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Silver platters. Just
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Ba, ba, ba. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. Mm. Ah. That's so close. Mm. Mm. All right. Okay. Icon. right?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I don't know why I feel so out of it right now. It's crazy. Feel like I can't concentrate. Maybe it's just me. All right. Okay. Well, I know we didn't do a lot today, but I really feel out of it. Feel like I'm not gonna be able to give y'all a great stream or be able to really pay attention to the fights and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end early today. So sorry. I would go on longer, but feels like my mind is not up to it mentally today. But I do appreciate all the love and support you show to the channel. Please like a video, watch some other content here on the channel. We'll be giving you more content here. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 16 type stuff. I hope y'all enjoy all the gameplay from today. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for coming to the place that puts a smile on your face. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, internet.